What's up, guys? So I just finished a workout for chest and triceps. It was a pretty short workout just because I have somewhere to be and I'm running short on time, but it was still a workout nonetheless. So I'm going to show you guys that now. It was actually more of a high intensity interval workout just because I took very short breaks to compensate for how little time I had. But like I said, it was still a good workout. So I'm going to show you guys that now and then we'll get on with the rest of the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For this workout, I started off with doing tricep pushdowns. I was shooting for about 20-ish reps for each set. Again, it varied a little bit depending on what set it was. Towards the later sets in my workout for these, I got a little bit less reps, which is pretty typical just because I'm a little bit more tired. But like I said, I shot for about 20. But I did adjust the weight also as the sets went on. So a lot of times for my workouts recently, I've stuck to a certain weight. So I would start with a warm-up set, and then I would progressively get up to my top set that I wanted to be at in terms of weight. And then I would do all my sets at that weight, and then maybe do one more set to come down. So kind of like a pyramid style, but not really, because I'm not usually doing that last set with a lower weight. But something I'm going to try to start doing a little bit more is pyramid style sets. So that is when you slowly increase your weight each set and you're doing less sets, or excuse me, you're doing less reps each set as you're gaining more weight on the exercise. And then once you get to the peak weight of the exercise, you actually go back down. So you do more reps for each set as the weight gets lighter. So that's a pyramid style set or workout. Which is going to be something I'm going to try to start doing, like I said, just to switch things up a little bit more. But next I moved on to doing tricep overhead presses. I haven't done these in a while, just like some of the other exercises I'm doing here, just because, like I said, in my other gym I have actual machines that are meant for isolating each muscle group. But since I had to get a little bit more creative, I did do these instead. But I also didn't have really heavy dumbbells, so the heaviest I had was 15 pounds. So I kind of had to stick to that and work around the sets and reps with that. So I tried to do about 30 to 40 reps for 3 sets of these, so a lot of volume. I was kind of more looking towards getting the pump as opposed to doing higher weight, low reps for this particular exercise. But I like doing these a lot. I feel like they really isolate my triceps, so I like doing them. It's just that I don't get around to doing them too often because, like I said, I'm mainly doing machines when I'm in the gym. But since I'm at this home gym, that's why I'm doing the overhead presses. So for these, notice how I am sitting on the edge of a bench. This is how I usually like to do them. Some people actually prefer to do them in a chair, so they have a backrest behind them. I just like to do it this way because there's nothing that's going to get in my way behind my back. And it forces me to have good posture while I'm doing these as well, which is something I always need to be working on because I naturally don't have great posture. So that's why I was doing them like this. But I've seen people do them in an actual chair with a backrest. So there's a couple different ways to do these. Some people will even do them on their knees with a cable on a cable column machine. But I just like to do them this way. I just feel like they work the best for me personally. So next, guys, I moved on to doing dumbbell chest flies. And for these, I did a certain set sequence that I like to do every so often. So I'll either set an average number in my head of what I think I can get, or I'll set a number really high that's more than I think I can get, and then take breaks and then come back to it as soon as possible to finish the set. I just don't like to limit myself in terms of sets or reps or something easy that's attainable because I feel like I will cheat myself out of certain workouts if I do that on a regular basis. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. But next, guys, I moved on to flies. This was to finish the workout. This is a great finisher for chest. This is something I love to do to finish chest at the end of each session. But flies are a great way to build the width in your chest, which is why I like to do them. Sometimes I do them with the cable column in the gym, but like I said before, I don't have a cable column machine in this gym, so I'm using the dumbbells. But honestly, the dumbbells work just as well, guys, in my opinion. But I did 3 sets of about 30 reps of these. But that is the workout, guys, as a whole. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So like I said, guys, we got 2 different chest and triceps workouts in this video. This is the second one. So I just didn't get around to filming a lot the past couple of days just because I was on vacation during this time with my family. So the next session I actually got was another chest and triceps day, so that's why you're seeing another one. When I'm at this gym, I usually like to start on the Peloton bike to warm up, but since that was taken, I decided to do the jump rope a little bit. I haven't done the jump rope in a pretty long time, but I actually enjoy doing it. It's something I enjoy doing. It's a great cardio workout to warm up, and some people do it to actually work out as well, which is a great way to increase your heart rate and get your blood flowing. So a lot of people like to do it. I usually don't do it besides just when I'm warming up. When I am cutting, I may look into doing that as an actual exercise, but I will see as the time comes a little bit closer. But next, guys, to start the workout, I did chest press. So one of the workouts that you can do on this machine that we have here is the chest press. So these are plate loaded, so I put a 45-pound plate on each side. And then for this machine, you can actually isolate each each pec muscle if you want to. But I decided to do them together. Sometimes I do like to switch it up and do one at a time. So I'll actually press one side up and then bring it back down, but hold it right before I actually rest, and then bring the other one up and back down. That way I'm isometrically contracting one pec while I'm actually concentrically pressing the other one, and then going back and forth and vice versa. It's a great way to keep a pump in your chest. But for these, like I said, I used both of them at the same time. So after that warm-up set with the 45 pounds on each side, I added it looks like that's a 25, I believe, or 35 actually. Guys, I do so many workouts, I forget what weight I put on what exercise and all that stuff. So by the time I'm filming, I'm actually editing previous videos from like weeks ago sometimes, so I lose track of what I actually do. So just bear with me on that. But for these, I try to shoot for about 15 to 20 reps. I think I even got up to 30 for some of these. Since I haven't done this exercise in a while, I was kind of getting used to what weight I could actually push with how many sets and reps and all that stuff. So it took me a little bit to actually get used to that. But once I found the weight and the range in terms of sets and reps, I got more used to it and figured out what weight I should be at for each set as a whole. I tried to stick with a certain weight once I found a weight that I liked within a certain set range, or a certain rep range that I was getting, and I stuck to that. So it looks like I had the 45 and the 35 pounds on each side and stuck with that for all of my sets. But next I moved on to doing push-ups again, just like my previous workout. For these, I didn't switch up my grip at all. Sometimes I like to do close grip, wide grip, and then normal grip, just to hit different areas of the pec and the shoulders even. But I decided not to do that since I was short on time. So I did 3 sets and just tried to bang out like 30 reps for each one. But that's how I ended this workout, guys. For this one, I also I did chest and triceps. I just didn't film the triceps part of this workout. But that is what I filmed, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video as well. Alright guys, I just finished up a back and biceps workout at my home gym at my parents' house. It was a pretty good workout. Like I said before in a previous workout, we don't have all of our equipment moved over yet, but I did make do with what I had and kind of got creative and got some different exercises in that I don't usually do. So it was a pretty good workout. But one thing I just recently did that kind of struck me as something that I need to pay attention to is my weight. I just checked in with my friend who's helping me with my prep for my competitions, and I'm basically not where I should be with weight. I'm about 10 pounds under where I wanted to be at this point. So basically, moral of the story is I'm not eating enough food. I thought I was eating enough. I was counting and tracking my macros, but apparently it's not enough because I am underweight. A lot of times people think it's pretty easy to eat food when you're trying to bulk. At least for me, it's honestly a really big challenge. I even like food, and I find that I am constantly trying to shovel in food when I'm not hungry. It's definitely tough. It's not easy. I think one thing I'm going to focus on is starting to eat earlier in the day and spread out my meals every hour or so. That way I'm kind of giving my body constant food, and I'm not shoving it all in one time with like 3 full meals and then don't eat again for like 4 hours. I think that's something I've been doing, and when I take in really big meals like that all at once, I find that I stay full for a long time, and then I usually can't get the rest of the calories in by the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I'm usually trying to shove in like anywhere from like 1,000 to 1,500 calories. That's where I've been short, usually about 1,500 calories. So like I said, I'm going to start trying to eat more calories, smaller meals, but more consistently throughout the day, and hopefully that will help. But that was the biggest thing we talked about that I need to improve on. So yeah, I'm going to try to gain as much weight as I can. I'm still about a month out or so from my shredding or cutting phase, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But for now, I am still bulking right now, still trying to gain some weight in the meantime. So that's where I'm at, guys. I just wanted to give you an update. But I'm actually going to close the video out here. I'm going to spend the rest of the weekend with my family, and then I'll be back in my other house where I will pick up with you guys pretty soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And also share the video if you think a friend or family member would like it or enjoy it. But besides that, guys, I'll see you in the next one.